Hey yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Ultimus video. This is episode 9, I believe, of Storytime, and I'm going to be talking about an incident that happened, depending on when you watch this. For me, it was just a couple hours ago, but for you it's like days or weeks, whatever. This episode of Storytime is the car died. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so what I mean by the car died, so let me give you a little bit of background. So we were can't talk. So we had taken the car to go get dirt for our garden and whatnot, but our car can only hold so much. The amount of dirt that we were taking home was just a little bit below the max that it can carry. It went fine. The first trip went fine, but then the second trip, the one that we just did a couple hours ago, we went to the Home Depot, good old Home Depot, and I was waiting in the parking lot in the car as my dad went to go get the mulch for the garden, and then he came back and it was like, all right, they're waiting with the mulch at the front of the Home Depot. So I was like, all right, I better hurry up and get over there. So I turned the car on, backed out, drove towards the front of the Home Depot, and then I pulled out and in front of the people with the cart with the mulch. Then I made a mistake. I turned off the car while I was still in drive. Eek. And I unlocked the car, and the Home Depot employee was trying to open the tailgate, and he couldn't, and I was like, I'm unlocking it, and then my dad came to the door and was like, did you put it in park? I was like, no. So I put it in park, and then I unlocked the doors again, and then I started loading all the mulch into the car. It was like 30 bags of mulch. Can you believe that? 30 bags. 30. That's a lot of bags of mulch, especially to go in one car. They got all the mulch in, and then my dad realized, because he was about to get back in the car and we were about to go home, and then he saw that there was a puddle, like a big puddle of oil right next to the car. And my dad, because he thought that it was the transmission when I had put it into park from after not turning it on, so he was like, you killed the car. And that scared the crap out of me, I'm not gonna lie. So I was kind of freaking out on the inside. But then later he realized, he was looking around the car, and then he realized that there was a trail of oil leading from the car. I have a video that I took of the scene after it happened, just for this video actually. And it led back to the parking spot where I was, where there was a pool of oil there too. And so my dad was like, well, that's not the problem then. So they were like, so we were gonna call a tow truck and get the car towed, and but that didn't happen. We just had somebody else come pick us up, and then we had to push the van into a parking spot. So my dad got in the front seat and steered the car into a parking spot as me and the person who was helping us out pushed the car. And that's where we realized that it wasn't the transmission, because as my dad was steering it into the parking space, he heard the weird noise and like the sputtering noise of the oil, and he said it didn't feel right when he like steered. So then we realized, oh, well then it's not the transmission, it's the steering. So what we ended up doing was we just left the car in the Home Depot parking lot, and then we just filled the other person's truck with mulch. That was interesting. Didn't think I would ever be in that scene. I was kind of hoping that we were going to get to go in a tow truck, because I've never done that before, and I don't know. But that didn't happen, but it's okay. I'll roll the footage so that you guys can see what it looked like. So as you can see, that's the engine, and then the Home Depot employees, they got like this absorbent sand and put it on the ground where the puddle was, and they'll leave it there to let all the oil soak up, and then they'll shovel it back. So there's not just a puddle of oil on the street. But that car is like 20 years old. It's been working like a dream for as long as we've had it. That was definitely a new experience for me. I've never had a car fail while I was driving it. I wasn't driving it, I was just sitting in the parking lot, but I've never had anyone tell me that I killed a car. So that was kind of like, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a bit of a longer one. I have more videos planned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe if you're new, especially if you're not new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.